Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Michael A. Taylor.
So digging in now, Michael Taylor. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
And what's amazing about this, Dan, you see guys get hot, and when they get hot, it's usually base hits and doubles. Not the case with this monster. He's driving everything he sees out of the ballpark.
Absolute pitcher's nightmare right now. On point with the fastball. You throw him a breaking ball, it better be a good one, because if you hang it, he's going to bang it.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
The right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
You know, his last 10 games, Dero, he's averaging over an RBI a game. So if he keeps this up, he might very well win that title.
Yeah, bottom line for the pitcher today, if he wants to keep this guy from driving in any more runs, he's got to get the guys out in front of him.
Grinding in, Matt Wieters. And they're runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should ride it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Cabrera gets to it. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there. Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that, when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Wilmer Flores waits on deck. The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Count still full, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Standing in, Wilmer Flores will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor is there, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll be hoping to move up that NL home run leaderboard a bit, entering play number 9 in that category.
This guy's still got it, Matty B. Still has that power thump in his bat. He's been around for a long time. but hasn't yet showed any signs of slowing down. Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
The left fielder, number 10.
So stepping in, Gerardo Parra. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. First pitch on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone up into the second deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable right now.
Up next to Washington.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforto is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Number 45.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Conforto racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. His career line against Wheeler. He's a .304 batter. He's also hit 3 home runs. He's ready. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Harper blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The batter, number 7.
So striding in, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Popped him up. Reyes over to his right. And the inning is over. Here's Jay Bruce now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. The windup and the 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting 9.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Parra is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gerardo Parra. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over.
Hit high and deep out to left. Cespedes going back. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from 3rd tags up. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those